Thank you for joining us in a discussion of the Business CPR management system. More specifically, we're going to be talking about the full platform of tools that are foundational to making more money with less stress. We're going to introduce these tools first from a complete system viewpoint and then look at them in their individual components, because we recognize that enabling tools are foundational to businesses making the money that they should. We also recognize that having the complete platform of tools changes up how you manage your business, because you're able to take full advantage of the consistencies, the linkages, the interrelationships that occur across the platform of tools. And in developing the Business CPR management system, we also appreciated that each tool needed to stand on its own. And so when we brought these tools forward and started to drop them through the science of business, i.e. the scientific method, to prove the merit of each tool, we confirmed that each tool contributes to increasing profits and improving cash flow, and that you can benefit by acquiring an individual tool, particularly benefit if you're not ready for the complete platform. So as we go through these videos, appreciate that flexibility exists. It exists because there are big issues that many businesses are fighting with every single day. These issues impact their ability to earn a profit and to build cash reserves. These issues, though, as they start to get dealt with, position that business to be able to now change its trajectory. In other words, to take full advantage of the Business CPR management system to take their business from where they are to where they want to be. We recognize that you need to have some flexibility. We are not a one-size-fits-all organization trying to force feed into you solutions that aren't grounded first in science, that's the science of business, and then adapted to your unique circumstances and needs. That's why our tools within this Business Essentials certified setup have some flexibility associated with them in how you choose to acquire them. The first set of output really has its origin in the fact that your financial statements are only as good as the accuracy of those financial statements. In other words, part of that accuracy is recording the transaction properly. But another part that is often misunderstood and underappreciated is it doesn't matter if that financial transaction was recorded accurately. If it's recorded in the wrong chart of account, specifically it's misplaced as you would misplace a file in a filing cabinet drawer, you get misinformation. So a big part of the Business CPR management system is about ensuring that the information being reported from your financial statements is an accurate reflection of what's happening in that business. And we do that by looking at your chart of accounts. The next thing we want you to appreciate is that failing to do this has a cost associated with it. You put your profits at risk when you don't have an accurate accounting of your actions. Because remember, your actions are what's reflected in your results as reported on your P&L statement and your balance sheet. The next thing to appreciate is that we do have a very specific video tied to why the chart of accounts, why its accuracy matters. Check that video out if you want to learn more. This next area has to do with those who are working more hours than ever before for less money. This is always a function of spending more money than you should in relation to the sales that you're generating. Having operating losses should represent a massive stop in management's actions to appreciate what's causing us to lose money. Because the business profit equation is agnostic relative to what's happening. It's going to report either profits or losses. And if it's reporting losses, that's your business telling you something's wrong. More specifically, it's telling you your profits are at risk when you allow wasted spending to go unchallenged. Just consider this scenario. $585,000 in monthly operating costs, i.e. direct and indirect costs. Even if you're mismanaging 5% of that, allowing 5% of those costs to be wasted, that has hard dollar implications for both your profits and your cash reserves. Check out how we're able to quantify where your top 5 losses are so you know where money is being wasted. Once you know where it's being wasted, then you can take action and correct for that. This video shows you how that happens. Implementing a cash management system is really fundamentally important, and it's specifically important to those who are sweating payroll. If you sweat payroll and are constantly worried about meeting it, then you are at risk of violating the number 1 law of business, and that is when you're out of cash, you're out of business. Protect yourself from that by appreciating that profits are at risk when cash flow remains unmanaged. You need to manage your cash to have cash. This video shows how you can implement a cash management system to protect your cash. The next offer is with regards to, now that you've got your fundamentals in place, in other words, the foundation is there, now it's time to put up a wall. And this wall is the wall that's going to propel you to another level, and that has its origins and roots in a profit plan, a monthly profit plan. That profit plan will establish targets, starting with your big 4, as well as what you can afford to spend within each section of your big 4 to be able to realize your bottom line goal. The other thing to appreciate about this is the failure to plan for profits always puts profits at risk. In fact, businesses that don't plan for profits always make less money. It's just, well, that's a truism. So shape the financial results of your business. If you want to be in control, if you want to shape those results so that your actions aren't just happening, but they're being focused and directed, then check out this video to learn more about the power of a profit plan. Once you have a profit plan, then you're really in place to implement a management scoreboard. A management scoreboard is foundational to appreciating what's working and what's not working. This is how you confirm the quality of your profits and you reduce both the wasting of time and money. It is another business truism that when you don't know what you're working towards, you'll always waste time and you'll always waste money. Your profit plan helps establish what you're working towards and how you know whether you're achieving it or not. The next part to appreciate is that the failure to have a management scoreboard is another element that just shouldn't be happening. Don't manage your business blindly. Use a management scoreboard to keep score, to know if you're winning or not. Those scoreboards can really make the difference between enjoying your business because you can see the progress you're making, or causing you to find yourself with increased stress and anxiety because you're just not clear on where you are, i.e. what's working and where are you struggling. The next consideration is to adopt the entire business CPR platform, and that decision is best made when you recognize the power of connecting the dots. Your financial statements is your business's way of telling you how it's doing. It's reporting on the decisions that management has made and the actions that have been taken. Yes, it's a look back, but if you're looking back at the most recent month, you can see the connections that tell you where you need to intervene, what you need to do differently, because each of your financial statements, from your P&L statement to your balance sheet to your statement of cash flows, is giving you information that tells you how well you're doing. It tells you if you're winning or losing based on the most recent results. So connect the dots more readily through the full platform available within the Business CPR management system. Here, the best way to appreciate the cost of not having access to the full platform is looking at the gap between what you desire to do, i.e. your targets, and what you actually do. You miss your targets, there's costs associated with it. Also, when you fail to move things forward, you allow things to continue as they have been. That's another function of loss. And so these mathematical equations help you appreciate just what is at risk when you don't have business enabling tools to help you manage your business. This platform, the Business CPR platform of foundational tools, there's a video on that to appreciate more specifically what's at stake here when you don't give yourself the tools you need to do the job. The decision to capitalize on the full suite of our tools, our business enabling tools, really comes down to where are you in relation to the returns you generate off of $1 of sales. So if you're collecting $1 and you spend more than that $1, you're over here on this end of the equation. You're really focused on stopping your profit losses, because anytime you spend more than $1 to earn $1, you're a business in trouble. If you're a break-even business, in other words, you're trading $1 for 4 quarters, then you do need to manage your cash. As you manage your cash, you'll see where you're wasting money, which will start to generate a return above what it costs you to generate that sale. You'll also start to appreciate the benefits of a scoreboard and a profit plan. You bring those into the equation to get to that higher levels of cash quality. Life is much better when you're generating a nice, healthy return on every dollar collected. The choice is yours. You can acquire the tools one at a time, or you can choose to get the best value, which is to acquire the full suite of tools. When you acquire the full suite of tools, you'll get 1 year for free of our gold level certified business coaching. In fact, what you'll get is the package tied to the monthly results review. This is how you really start to appreciate how powerful your financial statements are and what they can tell you about your business. In fact, that's an alarm to tell you, act now. Now, unfortunately, that's an Amber Alert telling us that something horrible has happened, and that's really quite tragic. All right, back to the benefits of acting. Also included with the Business CPR platform of tools is access to our business library at no charge. You'll get your first year access for free. We really are encouraging you to take action, to go to business-cpr.com scheduler to get started. If you're unsure, you can look at any one of these business essential videos to get a view of the specific business enabling tool that's part of the larger platform. Or if you're a reader and would like to read more, go to the same URL /S1 to appreciate how the Business CPR management system will improve cash from profits. That's cash flow from profits with less stress and uncertainty. The decision is yours. It's a yes or no decision. It's black or white. Either you're going to choose yes, I want proven money-making tools, or you're going to choose no. If you choose no, what you're saying is that you're going to continue to do what you've been doing. The trial and error method does sometimes work out. Things do, via trial and error, generate some very surprising results, but most of the time it just creates more questions leading to more confusion. The sad reality is those who tend to over-rely on the trial and error method really find themselves putting investments into their business that are more likely to generate a loss than a profit. The other thing to appreciate is that the use of proven tools improves your odds of those investments passing through your business at a profit. That's really what the goal is, isn't it? It's to earn a return on the hard work and risk that you incur in running your own business. If you don't think you're quite ready for tools and would benefit more from coaching, then check out our Teach Me How series of coaching plans to appreciate just which coaching plan would be best for you in your current situation. Yet, in closing, I just want to go back to the act. If I was to give you one word for profit, it would be action. And so if you want to make more money, then take action. Go to this URL to get started. Acquire the full Business CPR platform of tools and get our gold level monthly results for free. That's a $3,200 value. That's yours for taking the step to change how you manage your business. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to helping you make more money with less stress through the Business CPR management system.